This week on Troy's Views, we talk about fine-tuning your life, body, soul, mind. Stay tuned. More to come. Fine-tuning some music right here.
Life keeps rolling on and on, slowly.
Hey friends, Troy Burke here. I want to welcome you back to Troy's Views. This week, I want to talk about fine-tuning your physical and mental health. Okay? So fine-tuning your physical and mental health. Now more than ever is a perfect time to check yourself and your surroundings. Now if you're on the up, in other words, if you're waking up to what's really going on in your life, then you should be putting together that new life routine. Let's go over some of the basics. Basics would be, number one, eating better, a better eating diet. You know, everybody's system's different, so I'm not going to say you should be a vegetarian or you should stay away from donuts or whatever. I'm going to say whatever works for you. Maybe consult with your doctor and figure out what your best diet is for your system. But definitely a better eating diet is number one. Number two, better sleeping patterns. Better find time to rest properly. Got to get at least your 8 hours in, your 5 to 8 hours. Again, everybody's system's different, but if you're wore down, you don't have stamina, you're not living up to your full potential. Okay? Number three, better active or exercise routine. Get up, stretch, exercise, go for walks, go to the gym. Okay? Now so far all of this is physical. Now let's get mental. Not like crazy, but let's work on our mental health. Number four, becoming more open. Gaining a new learning capacity. And what I mean by that is being open to learn new things. Don't be so closed-minded. With the way information's given out and received, with technology now, it's given out at such a fast pace. Our attention spans are shorter now because you can find information all over the internet, and one day it's here, the next day it's something else. It goes fast. So be open to doing the research, which goes along with number five, gathering new knowledge, doing research. Now is a great time. I don't care what age you are. Oh, I'm too old to learn something new. No. Or this old dog doesn't learn tricks. Throw that out of your vocabulary. I don't want to hear that. That's lazy. That's a cop-out. You're never too old to learn something new. And now is a valid time to be open to learning new things. This is actually going to strengthen your mind capacity, okay? So, letting go of unnecessary baggage, living healthier, feeding your brain with new research, actually puts you ahead of the game. Now you're probably asking me, well, Troy, this sounds simple enough, and this is kind of cliche, but how? Well, you just answered that yourself, because it is simple enough. It is cliche, and sometimes people overthink. They think there's like a hidden message or a hidden secret that's going to become more valuable to them. When if you just actually utilize the basics a lot of times in life, guys, if you look at this at a realist approach and actually not lazy or cop out and look at the basic ways, the old cliche ways, you're going to find that those ways actually are effective and they work. Now this puts you ahead of the game. You know what mistakes you're not going to make anymore. You have a clear vision of how to execute your new game plan. And physically you have a new energy and a new stamina. Okay? You're physically in shape. You're eating better. You're exercising. You're sleeping properly. This builds stamina. We all know this. Like I said, this is all cliche. But it's looking at the cliche facts and utilizing those cliche facts. Physical and mental health working together in your favor makes you a valuable asset. Listen, I work in a professional gym part-time, okay? I do music over here, and I work in a gym over here. I see more and more people getting in shape daily. All age groups, people respecting their bodies. I also see a lot of people going to the gym just to say that they went to the gym, with no respect for themselves or others. Now let me elaborate. People spitting water fountains, throwing trash on the floor, not picking up after themselves. Not only are they disrespecting property, but they're being lazy, and lazy is a form of disrespecting yourself. Now this gym has what they call a pride team, and what that pride team does during all operations of business hours is they go along and clean and keep things sanitized so people don't get sick, touch dirty germs, things like that. So there is no reason to, when you're done using a paper towel or a Kleenex or a piece of toilet paper, throw it in the toilet or throw it in the trash. And nobody wants to drink after somebody spitting in the water fountain. And just because there's janitors going around keeping things clean, people, don't be lazy. It's still up to you to do your part and not be disgusting. Okay, that's a, like I said, that's a form of being lazy, which that's a disrespect to yourself. And then all the problems in this world. A lot of the problems stem from people not respecting other people. Now that's for a different video, a little bit different subject, but it does relate. Because like I said, if you're disrespecting others, 9 times out of 10 you're being lazy enough to disrespect yourself. So you got to start out with some respect. Have some respect for yourself. Okay? This will help you get a new job if you're looking for a new job. If you're healthy, you have respect, your mental capacity is good, you're ahead of the game, you're a valuable asset. Okay? Those are the types of people that other people want to work with. Those are the types of people that get better jobs, get a raise. So why not? Go after it. We're going to talk more about this when we move on to part 2. I'll see you guys in part 2.
Life keeps rolling on and on.
Hey guys, back to part 2 of fine-tuning your mental and physical health. Now we were just talking about being disrespectful and laziness. And let me just elaborate. It's unintelligent, it's unattractive, which equals nothing but a big old ugly problem in this day and age. Like I just stated, no one wants to work with you or deal with your problems in this day and age. If you're fine-tuning your life, work on every area of your life. You can do it in sections, but put in the work. It's a lot of work to become an achiever. It's okay to give yourself a day off, to rest. Enjoyment is healthy, but too much rest and party animal doesn't cut it. So you may be asking, well, how do I get started? Or do I have time? It's called try something new. The next time you have a free hour, like when you're driving home from work and you pass that gym or bookstore, stop in. Check out one of the places. You know, you have to take chances to take the first step. I literally work in a gym, as I stated, in the same plaza as a world-famous bookstore. Guess where I go after work? The answer? Willing to learn, try new things. Yes, I go in the bookstore. I do. But that's me. I mean, what I'm saying is, you can't tell me you can't find an hour out of your day to try something new. And if you say you really want to put in the work, it does start with respecting yourself, getting yourself motivated, but you have to try something new. Now listen, folks, I want to start interviewing people. If you have a good life story, which I know everybody has at least one story in their life that's a good life story that they feel could like help other people in some way, shape, or form. It could be about music, it could be about spirituality. The things I do not touch is disrespecting other religions, disrespecting other politics, things of that nature, conspiracies. I don't cover any of that stuff. I am all about spreading positivity, yet I'm honest, but I'm about spreading positivity. We can talk about drugs and alcohol, music, how you've overcame things, how you're doing in the workforce, anything of that nature. Let's talk about. I want to interview you. If you would like to do an interview with me, please leave me a message. There will be my links below, my Facebook links, that sort of thing. Soon to come in April, the new website will be open. And I ran a campaign, and I want to thank you guys for subscribing. All those new subscribers I got, man, thank you so much. I love you guys. And I said I was going to cut off giving out the free music on February 20th, but for all of you who would like to subscribe, I'm also a musician. I will send you a free song for everyone who subscribes. Excuse me, because I have a new EP coming out. Like I said, there's links below. There'll be a video or the subscribe button. Check out both, and please comment, like, share, subscribe if you find any of this useful. Until we meet again, I love you guys. Take care. Goodbye.
Life keeps rolling.